Assalamualaikum and hello. I am Zamri 17B8539 and I will be the first presenter for our Group 4. Our presentation summarizes the question in the research: is vegan diet detrimental to endurance and muscle strength? We may have a general thought that someone with a vegan diet is possibly weaker in performance compared to someone with a regular diet. This is probably due to the lack of nutrition for not eating meaty foods or animal products. And this research paper aims to find whether the thought is true or not. The report compares two groups of people, one group consisting of vegans, while the other groups consist of people that eat normal diet, both vegetable and animal products. Both groups are very similar, where they are all females of the same age group, 18 to 35. Normal BMI, which is 18.9 to 24.9, as well as similar lifestyle in terms of sports, activities, and health.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Wai. I'll be covering on the procedure, and the first procedure being the VO2 max. VO2 max is to test the aerobic endurance or cardiovascular fitness of an athlete. Here is a video I'm showing of a cycle ergometer similarly used in this study. Basically, the intensity is increased until the participant is unable to proceed or basically out of breath. So usually this VO2 max is measured by the millimeter of oxygen consumed in 1 minute per kilogram of body weight. Okay, so the second procedure involves the muscle strength. So here the upper and lower body strength is measured, and while in the animation I'm showing with a free weight, however it is actually using a machine and using the 1 rep max technique. Basically, initially the participants are lifting a weight that is estimated for them. However, little by little weights are added and it will be stopped until the participant is unable to lift a single rep for both upper and lower body. So the third one being body composition. Body composition is basically the body mass, height, and lean mass. Body mass, it is measured using the digital scale. Height is using stadiometer, and lean mass is measured by an X-ray. It is very simple on this part. And for the fourth one is submaximal endurance. This is actually quite similar with the VO2 max, as in it's calculating the aerobic endurance. However, in this method, they are only using 70% of the VO2 max intensity, and the participant will write it out until they are unable to carry on, similarly to the VO2 max. And last but not least, the procedure is the monitoring of dietary intake. So information obtained from the participant on what they eat on the daily is collected into a software. So whatever they ate, it is placed into the software, and the software will be analyzing it and will give out a general nutritional content of those food. And this is very important to see the difference between what both group are eating and what content it contains. So that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Wajiha 20B8036 and I will be talking about the results of the study. So first, we will look at the result of the participants' exercise performance characteristics, such as the study found that vegans have a slight increase in VO2 max level compared to the omnivore participants. Moreover, the study also shows that the vegans have a higher upper body strength compared to the omnivore participants, but both have a similar lower body strength as they did the leg press test in the procedure test before. However, vegans had a significantly higher submaximal endurance value than the omnivores. Next, we will look at the participants' dietary profile results. Based on the table shown in the slide, the study has found that the vegans have significantly consume more of carbohydrates, dietary fiber, vitamin C, iron, and magnesium compared to the omnivore participants. However, the vegans had considerably took a lower amount of protein, leucine, alanine, fat percentage, saturated fat, vitamin D, and vitamin B12 in their diet than the omnivore group.
Hi, I am Yani, the last presenter for this presentation, and I'll be covering the discussion section of this article. It was discovered that there is a difference in endurance level between the two groups, evidently the higher level of endurance performance in the vegan group in comparison to the omnivore group. According to the results attained in this study, vegans have high-carb diet. Dietary carbohydrates is broken down into glucose, which is the main source of energy for our cells. And excess glucose is stored as glycogen in the liver and muscles. This resulted in an increase of muscle glycogen storage in the vegan group. An increase in muscle glycogen storage is an indication of improved sports performance, hence this explains the higher level of endurance performance in the vegan group. Moreover, it is suggested that vegans are favorable to oxidative stress and inflammation profiles. This is because vegan diet is typically high in antioxidant-rich foods such as fruits and vegetables, hence reduces the exercise-induced oxidative stress and inflammation. Hence, it can be concluded that vegan diet does not appear detrimental to endurance and sports and muscle strength exercises. Despite the positive outcomes, there are certain limitations to this study. Participants chosen for this study do not reflect the whole vegan population, as firstly, only female participants are recruited. Moreover, due to their age, participants in this study are most likely to have plateaued muscle mass gain. However, as a recommendation to improve future research, the study should be inclusive of both female and male participants. And last but not least, the age group should be expanded to a wider and different age ranges. Thus, that concludes our presentation today. Thank you for listening.